What's up YouTube, I'm SorrelKnight13. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use Zombiecraft 3 and how to make maps using it. Now, as far as I know, today is, let me check the date real quick. It is the 13th of April, 2013, and from this day, I don't know about any day in the future, but today this is the only video that actually shows you clearly how to use Zombiecraft 3 map editing. So I'm really glad to show it to you all. First on YouTube, I'm kind of excited. So let's get to the point. I don't really want to ramble in this because I tend to do that like I am now. So I created this. Let me maximize it. I created this little world right here. Now what this is not the regular Minecraft, this is Technic. I got it, I just downloaded the Technic pack. It's pretty much as good as, the actual thing. It works just the same. But, it's a lot easier just to download the Technic pack, so I'm going to put the little URL thing that you gotta, to add a new pack, you gotta put in this little URL thing. So I'm going to give that to you in the description so that you can put this on your own Technic if you haven't already downloaded it. So, anywho, let's get to the point. You can, I don't think you can create the items in survival. I'm really not all that sure because I haven't used it in survival. So what you do, I'm in creative mode right now. I am using the texture pack that comes with it. Let me just check the name of that real quick. It is... Here, it is the Zombiecraft 16bit.zip right here. This is the texture pack I'm using. It is really nice. The one reason that you always want to use this is because it has the textures for, like Juggernog, Speed Cola, a few new perks that they added. So, now, for those of you who really don't know what Zombiecraft is, it's basically Black Ops. Black Ops 1 zombies, I believe. Not necessarily the same guns, but anyways, it's primarily Black Ops 1 zombies and with on Minecraft. So let's get to the point. So here I am in creative. Yeah, the wool blocks are. I'll just show you those in a second. Explain to you what they do. So here's the Zombiecraft items. These are really neat. So here you got, they added I'm just gonna go over everything real quick. Spawn block wave, that is the only way you can spawn zombies into your map. It doesn't spawn the regular zombies, it spawns, the texture pack zombies, I suppose. Purchase block, basically when you walk on it, if it has speed cola and you have enough points for it, you can buy it. Alright, so basically that's how you're going to be purchasing everything. ZC barrier, the Zombiecraft barrier is basically doors. Now, unfortunately, each door, you can't change the price. Each door is 500, but what you can do, you can make multiple doors. It really isn't all that difficult. Bouncing Betty. Yeah, that's kind of that's self-explanatory. You've all seen Bouncing Betties. When a zombie walks on it, it explodes. Barricade, that's also pretty self-explanatory. The zombie goes, the zombie that's behind it, he breaks down the barricade eventually, getting in. I should probably show you guys the controls, but I'll do that after this. The ZC editor tool, which looks like a fishing rod, is really important. This is required, otherwise you cannot make the map. So make sure you got that in your inventory. Sword, melee weapon is Desert Eagle. It's never been in a Treyarch game, which is pretty cool that they added that. I always like the Desert Eagle. AK-47, RPG, ray gun. I just love it. Doesn't shoot, like the green stuff like the ray gun. I haven't even used. Well, I've used it, but anyway. So ray gun, Uzi. Now the automatic weapons like the AK-47, the Uzi, they are actually automatic. For those of you who have not played, that for those of you who've not used weapons in Minecraft, they are actually automatic. So just sort of putting it out there. Rifle, that's probably like a carbine or a carbine, I suppose. M1911, you all know that the Colt M1911 from pretty much all these Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and World at War. Flamethrower. Well, that was the basically the flamethrower from World at War. I'm not sure. I think it should shoot fire. I haven't really tested that one. If you guys want, I'll just try it out right now. But anyway, sniper rifle. I'm not sure if that zooms in. I could probably check. But M4 assault rifle, shotgun. Well, that's self-explanatory. It's a shotgun. Chicken gun. That is amazing. Like a lot of the weapons and items on Zombiecraft, it's self-explanatory. It's a chicken gun. It shoots, it hurls chickens at zombies. You would think that's ineffective, but now the perks don't exactly work as they would on on Black Ops, or in any of the Treyarch games, zombie mode. They actually work a lot different. Speed cola, instead of reloading faster, it's more like a stamina, which, you basically run faster. I've actually got sort of a wikia right here, basically, of what all the perks do. Alright, so here we go. Speed cola, like I already said, it makes you move faster. Juggernog. Let's go in here. Now, I already know what Juggernog is, although I haven't done it. It basically gives you an iron chest plate. If you break the iron chest plate, basically you just gotta buy Jug again, alright? And, what's cool about this wiki, it actually tells you the cost of the perk. Unlike Black Ops, the prices are really lowered. So here we go. In Zombiecraft 3, the Juggernog, Juggernog is right here. It says it's $250. Let's see here, and it even says right here. Sorry. It can be used as many times, of course, like Black Ops, but basically it refreshes your armor, meaning it should replace the armor if you say you only have like one piece of armor thing, like there's only one armor picture left. If you buy Jug again, it will basically refill it. The next one, why don't we go over Charge? Unfortunately, they did not put stamina. That speed cola replaces that. They did not put stamina. They did not put they didn't put Deadshot Daiquiri. They didn't put Who's Who, of course. But anyway, so what I don't like about this wiki, one of the things is it doesn't explain it entirely well, which is another reason why I'm doing this tutorial. Now, right here, this perk is present in 2 official maps, Observation Deck and Hall of Survival. That's basically some of the maps the creator of this mod sort of put on. Observation Deck is they're just maps. I don't think Halls of Survival is in Zombiecraft 3, but yeah, I'm getting off topic. Zombiecraft 3, Charge is 500. Basically, what it says it does. Zombiecraft 3, like I said, it doesn't explain it all that well, which is why I'm making the tutorial. In Zombiecraft 3, this cannot be reused. Once used, you may rebuy it. They say you can't use it again, and yet they say you can buy it again. It kind of makes sense, but basically, it obviously says you can rebuy it. So what it does, like it says here, allows you to push a mappable button, making your speed 150% faster, and you're invincible for a short period of time. AKA, you cannot be killed. So we've basically gone over this, and charge, I mean, I've not really used it all. I've not used it in Zombiecraft, but I'm just gonna take this wiki's word for it. So here we go, Speed Cola. Yep. It's unknown whether... Here, in Zombiecraft 3, purchasing Speed Cola will increase your speed very greatly. I've experienced this. It does increase your speed really nicely. It really helps you get around. You know, if you're in a corner, I suppose, you know, it serves a lot of purposes. Moving fast will really help you in this Zombiecraft. Oh, unfortunately, it does not last forever. It's like a potion, as I sort of quote it from right here. It's a potion. It does not last forever. However, it can be bought. It can be bought as many times, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think any of these perks can pretty much be bought as many times as possible. But yeah, so I mean, just sort of remember that. Anyways, it has about it's 50, its price should be 150. So I'm going to go back over here. Now there are two more perks, which I've not mentioned yet. We have went over Charge, Speed Cola, and Juggernog. The last two are going to be... Sorry, let me just pull them up right now. They're going to be support soda. I mean, in Zombiecraft, it's not actually called support soda, but I really don't know why they put that. Maybe it was called support soda on, like, Zombiecraft 2 or something. Ecstatic is pretty interesting. I don't really want to use it all that much when I'm playing, though. And support soda, that is very useful. So basically what support soda does... Now, it's actually called Comrade, which I think was a pretty catchy name to it. So what it does, it gives you your own little comrade dude to help you. So it spawns this dude that kind of looks like... I've seen a video of it. It spawns this one dude that sort of looks like Snape. Anyways, it'll spawn this character, a NPC, non-playable character. Basically, it'll just, you know, sort of help you survive. So what you can do, what happens, you buy it. You have to give him a weapon, though, because, I mean, it doesn't spawn him with a weapon, really. So anyways, I think it might spawn him with an MP40, but I mean, you can just give him your weapon. So, anywho, you know, give him like a shotgun or something. That's really gonna help you. He reloads like you. He's basically doing whatever he can to help you out. He'll just like stalk you around and crap. He's basically, think about it like this: he's your own personal stalker. In a good sense, I suppose. So anyways, Comrade can be bought for, as it says here, 1,000. That is kind of expensive for Zombiecraft 3. I mean, Speed Cola is like 150. Jug wasn't all that far from it, but I mean, 1,000 is a bit much. Although I can kind of understand in a way, it was really useful. So, Ecstatic Soda. This one's like those one-time use sort of things. Basically, what it does when you purchase it, there will be something on the left of the screen, as it says right here. saying ecstatic ready. Now, basically what that means, I kind of think they should have named this one charge instead of ecstatic soda, but anyways, ecstatic soda when So anyways, in Zombiecraft 3, it will not regenerate, like, so basically you just gotta buy it again every time you want to use it. So unlike Zombiecraft 2, which is a bit like overpriced, Zombiecraft 3, it's for about 500, as it says right here, and so what it will do when it says ecstatic, now only do this when it says ecstatic ready, otherwise you're really going to be screwed. This is good for, you know, some campers who want to get out of their old camping hole and move around a bit. But they got zombies on their, like you know, in front of their camping spot, I suppose, heading down there. So what you can do with this, once it says ecstatic ready, you can sort of charge into the zombies, and they'll either be, depending on the round, they'll be either killed, if they're on a decently low round, or if it's on a high round and they're a bit stronger, then they'll only be pushed back. But, I mean, that's still pretty useful. Here you got double points, insta-kill, refill ammo, which is max ammo, nuke, placeable barricade. I can kind of understand why you would have that. I mean, honestly, on my zombie maps, I'm not going to put it. I mean, because for the purchase block, you can zap so that players can buy placeable barricades, but I really don't want to. I mean, that's kind of, in a way, that's kind of like a carpenter if you think about it, but yeah, I'm getting off topic. Now, what really troubled me was the player spawn, which hopefully you guys don't have too much trouble if you just follow what I'm gonna do. Alright, so I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna take this out. Now, make sure, now, regardless of the game mode, you have to have your your game difficulty to easy or higher, of course. On peaceful, the zombies won't spawn. I've experienced this head on. Yeah, it really ticked me off in the beginning. I'm thinking, like, where'd all the zombies go? Duh, it's on peaceful. So yeah, I would just set it to easy, honestly. I think hard might be a bit difficult, obviously. So I'm going to get this. Now, I really do not know how to explain this next part to you guys, but you'll just have to sort of press every button and hope you find the right one. So, anywho, here's my Minecraft. So here's the ZC editing tool. Let me get a block real quick. Go to here. So anyways, I'm going to place this block. I'm going to hit 2. Spawn block wave, alright? Now basically behind every barricade you're going to need at least one of these. If you want more zombies to spawn in a behind a specific barrier, then go ahead. You know, place like 5 of them if you really want them to spawn out of it. So basically all you do now, what they call this the grave icon. I really don't know why they call it grave, but this is the default setting. You can probably you can change the settings in the controls. Yeah, so you know, you go over to controls and you can change it, but I'm not really gonna change it. I really don't know how to explain it to you guys besides hit this little grave icon. It's right under escape. Alright, I mean, that's really all I can say for that. So you click that and this pops up. So it says up here, wave 0, mob 0. Now I'm going to explain to you this is the ZC menu. So whenever you go onto a Wikia and it says something about the ZC menu, this is what they're talking about. So next stage, that's basically going to go a wave up. So for example, if you're on wave 1 and you hit next stage, That's going to send you to wave 2. If you hit again, wave 3, so forth. Previous stage, the opposite of next stage from 2 to 1. Alright. Edit mode. I'll sort of explain that in a bit. Texture pack, that's obvious. Start game. I'll give you a Desert Eagle. I'll show your points and ammo down there. Now, basically, you could not at any time start the game for some reason when you're in edit mode. So what you do, in order to go into edit mode while you're playing the game, you start the game, and then you go into edit mode. I don't know why it works that way, but anyways, so here you got a lot of icons. Yeah, so look at that. So anyways, here you can put your the name of your map. I'll show you where to find that in a second. I suppose we might want to stop the game. So now you can go over here, save level, obvious. I'm not going to save it, of course, because that'll overwrite it, and yeah, I don't want to do that. Load level, again, self-explanatory. Generate level, I mean, that pretty much just, I suppose it reloads it. Door no clip, the ZC barrier that I was talking to you guys about. Let me put my computer down. Sorry if you hear any background noise. I'm kind of in my kind of in a car, so I was just closing the door so no one would hear me. Now let me go here, hit the arrow. Now where you would find it right there. Now there are a few things you're really going to want to know about the ZC barrier. Sorry if my voice gets a bit lower right now. You can just turn up your volume. Alright, so what you're going to want to do, trying to talk loud so you can really hear me. What you're really going to want to do to set up the spawning of the zombies, so let me go back into here, let me select barricade. So I'm going to quickly design this little room of the top of the Juggernog, I guess. I think that's pretty good. So now you're going to want to place your barricade. It doesn't matter which side you place it. Now, yeah, there's a small glitch going around. I hope they fix that in a later version. But basically, all you need to do to fix this is that. I really don't know why it does that, but just place one there and just sort of follow what I'm doing. Some things are just too hard to explain. Now the reason you're going to want to do that is because otherwise you'll be able... Now this is just a small glitch. All you need to do to fix it is reload technique, which I'll do in a second to show you. But basically the bottom half is solid, but the top half usually is not, which is why you're always going to want to place a barricade or a block right on top of it so that they can't get through. But however the zombies somehow can. Don't know how that works. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save and quit to title. I'm going to close and quickly reopen Minecraft. Alright, so here we are back in Minecraft, single player, and now if you notice, hey look, it says Academy of the Dead. What is that? Basically that's a map I am currently creating. I'm going to, once I finish it, I'm gonna post it to, I'm gonna make a brand new YouTube video if I haven't already. I'm gonna make a YouTube video and put the file for it so that you guys can download it, play it with your friends. Honestly, I was never a fan of Minecraft multiplayer, so I never really figured out how that works, but anyways, this is, when you save a file, this is where it ends up. It does not end up where it says, you know, single player. So here we go, Academy of the Dead. Now notice how it says schematic file. Basically, that's how you play it on the actual Zombiecraft game mode. You got to it turns, once you save it, it pops it up here and turns it into a schematic file. That's when it converts it into a whatchamacallit. That's when it converts it into a Zombiecraft game mode type map. Anyways, I'm gonna go into here, Zombiecraft YouTube. Go in here. Now, if you haven't noticed already, hey, look, it fixed the problem. Yay. Like I said, so that's why you're going to want to place some type of block. It doesn't have to be anything specific, it's just got to be a block that, you know, that's right up there. The next thing, and note, you cannot destroy these the spawn block wave until you turn edit mode off. So notice how whenever I try hitting it, it goes right through it. I click the grave icon, I turn on edit mode, and look, I can break it. Yay. So I'm just going to go in here, I'm going to put this back. Now what you're going to want to do is, now what I like about the zombies in Zombiecraft 3, they auto map themselves to find the best route to target, you know, to get to you. Sometimes it might be a bit glitchy, but overall it really works. So once you, so you have to have you just got to have a block in front of it in order for this to work. It doesn't have to be any specific direction. So now you can go over, I'm just going to search item. I want to pop out the ZC editor tool. So I'm going to hit the grave icon real quick. Now notice in the edit mode tab thing, these three icons, basically this is going to be how you mainly set up zombie spawns, player spawns, and map generation. Now if you do not set up map generation, it will not get any, for the schematic file, it will not collect any data and there will be nothing there, alright? So make sure you all, so I'll show you how to do it later, but just make sure you do it. Door no clip, yeah, I mean, it no clips. I'll show you that in a second though. So you'll notice at the top it says in map edit mode, tool mode, link break block to spawner. Now in order to do this, you're going to want to set it to the little monster spawner icon. Alright, so you just click on that like I just did. Makes a little noise. Now you get out your ZC editor tool, you click on the block, so it says break block selected, then you click on the spawner. Now you're right clicking on the block and right clicking on the spawner. Make sure you do it in that order, then you break the block. Alright? And that's basically, that's how you set up zombies. There really isn't much to it other than that. They will automatically go to the barricade, regardless of, you know, however else you do it. But, so the next thing you're probably going to want to figure out is, Well, let me show you some about the ZC barrier. So let me just make this quick little thing right here. Now note how, I don't have door no clip on, so I can't pass through it. It says break barrier for 500 points. To when you're on the purchase block and you want to purchase an item, or you want to break the barricade, basically, normally you would hold E, but we're not playing the gate. We're not on the schematic file, and we're not actually playing it, so I can't break it. Plus, for the fact that I have 0 points. So just to prove to you that works, I'm gonna go no clip. I'm gonna do that. Look, it works. Oh no, no. When you wanted, for example, for the cost of it to be, let's say 1,000, for instance, what you do, you've got to have a block space in between it, because if you do not, it will majorly screw it up. Just look. So you place one in front of it, it connects to it. Once you break that, basically, if you were to buy the second one in that case, it would also buy the first one, which is why you have the block in between it, so that it's 2 separate barriers, but it is still 1,000 to get completely through. Alright? The next thing I really want to show you guys is this. Now, you cannot change the purchase block, nor can you destroy it, unless you have edit mode on, alright? So, to change it, right-click on it. So you got your Uzi, shot. Now notice how the points, you can't change the price, but I trust them. I think they're pretty decently priced, each of them. Now while you're actually in the game, you can't change it. This can only be done through edit mode, but now if you haven't already noticed, yeah, you can let them get placeable barricades and bouncing betties. Now, if you haven't already noticed, there are 2 swords. Basically, the first one, it's kind of like a random box, I guess. Basically, whatever weapon you see in front of you, you get. Alright? But it moves pretty slowly, so it's basically allowing you to purchase any gun. But the cool thing is, the price still changes automatically. So now you can change to the other sword, and it's an actual sword. So that's basically, a pretty nice thing to do is, you just go into building blocks. This can only be accomplished if the texture pack is on, of course. Black wool, it's like the, it's sort of like weapon on the wall and whatnot. So, say for instance, jug is the wall, and then you got your little line thing up. So, hey, look, purchase M1 911 for 50 points. Yeah, sure, why not? Now, of course, it did this glitch again. Why does this? I have no idea. Before you play with your friends, make sure you restart your Minecraft just so that for sure doesn't have that glitch. There really is only 2 other things to go over, then I think this video will be completely done. I'm not really going to explain the perks. Truthfully, you can kind of figure that out on your own. It really isn't all that hard. So basically, the only other things you're really going to want to know, so you go to your ZC, ZC editing tool or whatnot, ZC editor tool. You click the grave icon. Then to set up the player spawn, what you're going to want to do is just right click wherever you want the player to spawn, and hey, there you go. There's like a little white line indicating where he'll spawn. And then this little red thing here, this is what part of the map will generate. And so basically there's minimum coordinates, and I want it to do, that's decent enough, I suppose. Minimum coordinates, and then whenever you want it to stop, you just right click again, and there you go. Only this part of the map will generate. It is really accurate. So of course that block will spawn what I just deleted, but anything outside of the red line will not generate. It'll all just be grass. But keep in mind, everything that is inside the red square will completely generate how it looks. So if you want to go underground, you can do that, so that players can only, so that they're allowed to dig to a certain point, and yeah. Basically that's pretty much it. At this point, you name your map. I would honestly save it a few, like, dozen times just to make sure you got it. Then you would restart Technic. I'm not going to, because I really want to finish. You go into Zombiecraft, and then you would choose one of these, alright? Or, wherever yours is. Alright, so, the very last thing I want to do before I end this video, I just want to go in here, mods. Now, in order for Zombiecraft to function, I used mod loader. I don't know if that'll work for everyone else if you're using regular Minecraft for Zombiecraft 3, but they say that's required to have Minecraft Forge when you want Zombiecraft. Alright, so download Forge to download Zombiecraft 3. It is really cool. I love this thing. If any of you figured out how to use multiplayer, please tell me. But, anywho, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. The URL code thing for this, for Zombiecraft 3 will be in the description. Alright, so, yeah, like I just said. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. A like button always helps, check out my channel, and I think that's it. So, yeah, you know what? Thanks for watching. Hope this helped.